for another video. I've been gone for a week, but I'm back, people. So I was on family vacation trips, but that doesn't matter. You don't care for that. Today I'll be reviewing Luke Cage season 2. Now this season, I was really looking forward to it. I'm sorry about the background. If you can hear what's going on in the background, I'm deeply sorry for that. My brother's watching The Walking Dead, but yeah. So I'm back. I was looking forward to this season, and rightfully so, because this season was really good. So the plot is that it takes place after the events of Defenders, which is something all these new seasons are taking place after. And Luke is now pretty much like a household, is pretty much like a neat, is like still protecting Harlem. Like in the very first scene of this season, and Luke just walks into a room and owns the place. Like seriously, he makes all of those people that he just beat up in that first scene, he made them wet their pants. Which made me go, okay, now that's a pretty good start to this season. And he's still living in, of course, Pops' barbershop. He's trying to, still pay their stuff, even though he's a household hero and he's still the hero for hire. But there's a new villain in town named by the name of Bushwhacker. Yes, that's his name, people. Bushwhacker. I'm sorry, but I can't help but whenever they say that, I just can't say it. Especially the actor when he calls himself Bushwhacker. By the way his accent sounds, it's kind of hard to take him seriously at times. But I guess that was the point of his character. You're not supposed to take him seriously sometimes. And of course, there's some stuff with Mariah Tate. She's, of course, still leading a Harlem's Paradise. And it's surprise, she is a mother. Yes, they reveal in this season she is a mother and she has a daughter, which I'll get onto later. And of course, Luke is in a relationship with Claire, but that doesn't. Okay, I don't want to go into spoilers, but still. Yeah, that relationship doesn't end too well for them. Don't worry, Claire doesn't die. Of course, she's not gonna die. She's gonna be in Iron Fist season 2 and Daredevil season 3, I hope. But don't worry, Claire is not dead, people. She is not dead. And of course, Misty still has her arm cut off. And they also introduced Luke's father. Now, they did talk about Luke's dad at around the end point of the first season when they revealed, spoiler alert, Diamondback is Luke's brother. Dun dun dun! But still. Now, what did I think of this season as a whole? I thought it was really well made. If I want to get into my problems first, I'd just like to say that the relationship between Mariah and her daughter does get a little old after a while, since it's constantly emotional scene, and back to them fighting, emotional scene, back to them fighting, and it just drags on and on and on. After a certain point in the show, when she reveals to herself, I didn't want to let you go, Tilda, but my mama forced me to. That was all, and when Tilda said, Johnson always told me that was my mom. I was like, okay, are they gonna stop fighting? Nope. They constantly do it, and it gets really old after a while, and her relationship shades. Now, I am not against a black and white sexual relationship in a TV show. I welcome that relationship. It's completely fine. If you're a white person and you love a black lady, totally fine, man. Do what you like. And if you're a black guy who likes a white woman, that's totally fine. Do what you like. But it's just that, like, I do like the relationship, but it's just that my one problem is sort of like the relationship between Mariah and Tate. It's on and off again. One moment they're in love, the next moment they're like, no, I don't want to be with you. Now I am going to defend The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I can say that for a different reason, but even though I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I am going to make the defense video someday, but still. But I do think that the positives outweigh the negatives. I do like Misty's character. I do like how they develop on the arms thing. But I'm just like, these cops are being some real class A jerks. They're constantly saying, hey, need a helping hand. I'm like, dude, she is one of your best detectives. So back off, jerk. If there's one thing I do like in the season, it's Bobby Fish. The first time we see Bobby Fish in the season, it's absolutely incredible. He pretty much says this to the audience. He insults the new generation by saying this. You with your Twitter, your Snapchat, all that good stuff. And what do? You take pictures of yourself. Take pictures of your friends. Take a picture of your food. what do you need to make sure your food's real too? I just love that line. It's probably like my favorite line in this show and this season. And also, I do love seeing other characters from other shows in this season. And I love seeing Foggy. I love seeing Colleen and Danny. In fact, episode 10 should have been called Heroes for Hire because this is the closest we're going to get to a Heroes for Hire season. And I just love it. So the episode 10 was just so amazing. I cannot wait for Iron Fist Season 2. But if they're going to make Iron Fist Season 2, just remember this, Netflix and Marvel. Have Iron Fist wear his yellow bandana. Seriously, you can't call him Iron Fist without that bandana. That's one of the major reasons why he's called Iron Fist. And think about whenever you think of Danny Rand, you always think of that yellow bandana he wears, so why isn't he using it? I mean, they showed off Jessica Jones's costume for about a minute, same with Luke in the first season, and Daredevil wore his costume, so why can't Danny? Just come on, Marvel, step it up. But let's talk about the main character, Luke Cage. Now, Luke gets a lot of development this season, and I love it. I especially love his relationship between him and his father, since you can tell that Luke doesn't want to be with his father because his father is he's pretty much a priest, and he spent more time at the church than he did with his family. So, yeah, it's kind of easy why Luke would resent him because he didn't spend enough time with him. I know but seriously, what is up with Marvel, the MCU characters and them having daddy issues? I mean, you got Tony with his dad, most of the MCU Netflix films with their dead parents. And it's seriously, what is up with these guys? Luke should be lucky he has a father that's alive. Most other superhero parents are dead or not even brought up. So yeah, just saying. But I do enjoy the season. I love the action, and I do like some of the comedy. And they don't kill off Bobby Fish, but around the fourth episode he sort of leaves because he says that his daughter's kidney is slowly dying, and he could be be a donor to it. And I just love that scene so much. It's such a good scene, and the way that it says goodbye to Luke is just so good. I just hope he doesn't die. Seriously. I don't want him to die. He's just so good. And also, I love the ending of this season, how it pretty much shows, like, if you don't know, the actor who played Luke's father died. So they decided that during the credits of this show, they would have saying in memory of the actor. I forgot his name, but still, I do like that scene, and it was really well done, and you can tell they showed respect to the guy. It was really nice, in my opinion. I do sort of like Bushwhacker, but it's just that like my problem with Bushwhacker mainly stems from the fact that he's trying to be a little bit like Killmonger from Black Panther. I'm just like, okay, now I love me some Killmonger, but this guy ain't no Killmonger. I'm just saying. And another thing I just do like about another problem I have with the main villain is that he's invincible. It's like, didn't we already have this with Jessica Jones season 2, where the main villain was as strong as Jessica? And didn't we have this at the end of the first season, where Diamondback was in looked like a pimp stormtrooper, where he was as strong as Luke? Didn't we already have this twice? You're recycling two villains, and one of them wasn't even that good. I'm talking about Jessica's mom, not Diamondback. Diamondback was friggin' awesome. Not Jessica's mom, she was not a very good villain. But still, is this season better than Jessica Jones season 2? Yes, and also I'm going to have to go back on my rating for Jessica Jones season 2. That season now has an 8.5 out of 10. But is this season better than Daredevil season 2? I'm sorry, people, but I say no. Because I love Daredevil season 2. It's not as good as the first season, but I thought it was still pretty damn amazing. Punisher's side plot, I like both the stories in that show, but the Punisher's side plot was freaking awesome. And that scene where he just like kills all those ninjas, just put a big old smile on my face. Seriously, also, people post down in the comments, should I review the first season of Punisher? I mean, I did watch it when it first came out, but I'm just like, should I review the Punisher season 1? I'm just saying, people. So yeah, post down in the comments if you want a review of Punisher Season 2. Also, the next review will be of Jurassic World, where we finally get the mother effing T-Rex back. So, as a whole, what is my verdict for this season? 9 out of 10. I really do like this season, and I do think it is really well made. It's just that but if I do have to pick a favorite episode from this season, I definitely pick the 10th episode, because that episode was the closest we're gonna get to a Heroes for Hire show, and I'm just like, can we please have a Heroes for Hire show, Marvel? Please, I'll be your best friend, Marvel. Please, but still, Luke Cage season 2, it was great. Not as good as the first season. The first season, it mainly doesn't have like as a good villain as, but also I just want to talk about Shades real quick. I love Shades. I don't know why. Just that he's so cool in my opinion. Just that his personality and his demeanor is just really cool in my opinion. But yeah, so post down in the comments. What did you think of Luke Cage season 2? Did you think it was better than the first season? Always be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like the one you just watched. And stay tuned for tomorrow where I review Jurassic World. Bye. Oh yeah, people, I forgot to put this in the original take. This is the second take. By the way, this is only to add just the first one I'm about to upload. But one problem I do have this season comes from the beginning, where Claire says, "They haven't figured out a way to hurt you, Luke." But in the first season, they did. You remember how Diamondback shot him? Yeah, that almost killed him. So, yeah, they did figure out a way to hurt Luke. So, Claire, did you just forget about that? Seriously, they pretty much spent it like 2 episodes devoted to that. I'm just saying, people. But so this was a really good season, and I also love the part where Luke says this: you can't break me, you can't burn me, you especially can't destroy me. So step up. So, yeah, people, this is really the final part of the review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And join me tomorrow as we take a look at Jurassic World 2. Bye.